Oh, I got a baby lips. This is my least favorite baby lips, by the way. This is it's got sunscreen, SPF 20, so if you have like a teen or a tween, this would be cute for her to throw in her book bag, but it's the baby lips, Maybelline baby lips. It's the clear, so I don't think, oh, it's called 05 Quenched. Smells not that great. It smells like sunscreen. It's not my fave, but yeah. So Yolanda, what's up, girl? Yes, notified and here. Love it. Carly, Maron, Carly, where have you been, girl? Finally catching me on a live. Has it been long enough? It has, yes. I use that one. It's clear. Yeah, it's clear. You know what? This is good. I give this to my boyfriend's nieces to throw in their book bag. They look like they're putting on some makeup, looking all cool and fancy and stuff. But it's not my favorite. My favorite's the Nivea and the Revlon, which the Revlon comes with minimal product. So that's disappointing. So I'll only get that, how we do, unless it's free. But the Niveas I get for free at like ShopRite, and they are so good. There's so many different kinds, but whatever. Enough about lip gloss. So I have a multitude of things to discuss, guys. Like, I'm probably going to be going like here, there, up, down, east, west, north, south, all over the place. I don't have any notes written. This is off the top of the dome. It's just gonna come out. So excuse the look. Today's my cleaning day. It's Thursday. We know how. If you're new to the channel, you wouldn't know that. But so, all right, I got a bunch of stuff. I don't even know where to start. All right, number one, don't forget to please give this a thumbs up because it is much appreciated. I noticed my channel has been suffering a little bit. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and people not getting notified. And I've said this before that maybe you guys are going to have to go back to my page and, click the bell off and then click the bell back on. And hopefully that will remedy you guys not getting the notifications to now hopefully getting the notifications, because YouTube has totally been jacking my channel up. It's really sad. And as of now, I do minimal part-time work. So YouTube is kind of somewhat of an income. But if you're not posting consistently, like every other day, and getting a decent amount of views, you ain't making no coin. So, I'm limited to what I can do as far as videos because I really don't have the equipment. I just went on my iPhone and, I've been trying to figure out for the last couple of weeks what's been going on with the memory. I only have a 16 gigabyte, but I don't really have a lot of pictures. I don't have a lot of apps, etc., etc. So I was trying to figure out what else do I need to delete and what else do I need to back up on, iCloud or in my files and then delete. So what I noticed was, and this is thanks to BB Bree from the channel here. She's always commenting. She's became one of my close friends here. She says, let me go on my daughter's iPhone and let me see what's up. And now her daughter has 128 gigabyte, and her system storage is only taking less than 5 gigabytes, which should be what the average iOS, even if it's up to date, like to date today, it should be taking no more than 5 gigabytes. Mine is taking 12.83 gigabytes on a 16 gigabyte phone. So it looks like through the research that I did, there's some sort of bug going around. So now I need to go to the website for my local mall and get myself a slot for an appointment to go to the Genius Bar so I can use my iPhone while I'm out to do videos, because I can't even do walkthroughs, anything like that. Hey, Rebecca. Yolanda says, I have a V20 with 64 megs. Look, all I know is an iPhone with the 16 gigs has always worked for me, no problem. But this system storage, it's not supposed to be that high. It's literally supposed. I went on the Apple forum, and it shouldn't be taking up more than 5 gigabytes. Mine is damn near 3 times that, and it's more than half. It's almost all. It's 3/4 of my storage. So now I can't even use my iPhone unless I go on live. So now I'm on my laptop, which probably has a little bit of a funky lag, maybe. And I don't know how the lighting is with this webcam or whatnot, but it's the best. There's my girl. There's my girl, Brianna. Hello, girlfriend. We were just talking about the iPhone problem. So I've been messing with the iPhone, turning it on, turning it off, Brianna. So I was unable to call you because I'm been messing with that and trying to do my cleaning and stuff today. So I was unable. I got the message too late to call you anyway. Um, but Brianna, I'll text you and catch you up as to what's going on. But it looks like the system storage keeps increasing and it's a big problem. So the iPhone is out. So now I usually do all my videos on a Samsung Galaxy 4 that I had bought from a lady. Then I did not need to hook it up. I just simply use it for the camera. It's got a great camera and there's got a lot of options to like download. It's a good Android phone. However, she had a special battery with that phone, an extended battery, but now the battery's going bad. So unless I have that phone hooked up to the charger while I'm filming, or it's got to be at 100% and I need to film like a 15 to 17-minute video, and then that's it. The phone drops to like 20% and it shuts off on me. How many times I'm filming and it shuts off on me. So I really struggle to do these videos. So when I say I work hard on these videos, it's because sometimes they're being recorded not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 and 5 times because I just don't have the equipment and I'm struggling with that. So that's a number one thing that I have to try to focus on is getting some, you know, consistent way to be able to get my videos out and up so I can film it one time. And then I also need to work on the memory on my laptop so I can then start editing them instead of having to re-record them every time there's a problem or whatever. So also too, guys, I don't know if you guys knew, I went to stay with my boyfriend in Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn, Dyker Heights, Brooklyn, and I went to stay with him from July 20th, and I came home this Monday. I was supposed to come home Sunday, but I came home this Monday. He wanted me to stay the extra day. I was not going to say no because we don't get to see each other for like weeks. Not weeks, for like all week, and then we see each other for like a day and a half on the weekend. Before you know it, the weekend's gone. He's back to work. So we see each other for like literally 6 days out of the month. So I wanted to spend some time with him. Yolanda says, have you thought about getting some used equipment from OfferUp? Absolutely. I have looked at Let Go, OfferUp. Absolutely. However, Yolanda, when I mean the income that I have is barely any. I literally, just a minute, I literally don't have, I have to be very strategic with the money situation. Right now, there's just more priorities. My car is going to need tires. Um, I just have to worry about those things first. You know what I mean? And I don't have my own consistent income. Uh, YouTube, whatever I get from YouTube is not even consistent. If I don't upload like every single day and get at least X amount of, at least 1,000 views on the video, then it's not even making any money. So there'll be like months, you could go almost a month and not get anything. And then you could get, you're not making much, trust me. I think last month I made, you have to hit $100 to get paid. I made like, I just made it by like $7. So $107, and that's like a month's worth of YouTube, work. So you can't live off that. That's like couponing money. You know what I mean? That's not even food shopping money. That's not even phone bill money. It's basically like gas and, whatever. So I have to really focus on some of the things in life where, I have to focus on getting myself a part time job. There's just things that I have to worry about as far as money before I can invest in even used equipment or anything like that. And actually, on Amazon, there are some new things that aren't, um, the best quality, but they'll do the job, and at least they're brand new, and I wouldn't have to worry about any of that stuff. But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see maybe Christmas time. I'm gonna try to, if anybody asks me what I want for gifts, aside from just keeping my gym membership, maybe some Amazon gift cards, and put it towards that. You know, I'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But it's just not. I just can't make it a main priority right now. So what I also wanted to tackle is, Yolanda says, "Have you?" Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm keeping up with the. There's Cool Yes here saying hi, Wendy Powell. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Just want to make sure that I'm not leaving anyone out. So also too, so all right. Basically, I'm poor, have no money, and we're gonna have to wait. Started saving money and using coupons just by shopping at places like Kohl's and J.C. Penney's, Bob's stores, which is, I don't know if that's national, but I know people got J.C. Penney's and Kohl's. They would give out like their $10 off of this or $10 off of, J.C. Penney used to have great coupons where it was 10 off of 10. And then I'd go to the clearance section and I'd end up walking out of there with free clothes. Same thing with Kohl's. You'd get like a $10 on, 25, and then you could use your percent coupons on that and clearance, and you'd get like nice things for next to nothing. I actually just got a $10 reward for Nikki's birthday for Bob's, and I got myself a nice pair of Tommy Hilfiger flip-flops. They were on clearance for $9.99. I had a $10 rewards. I didn't have to pay anything but like 16 cents in tax. So that's how I started couponing, was for like clothes and stuff like that. I remember getting a dress at Kohl's. It was $100 dress. It was on clearance, 90% off for $10. And I had a $10 Kohl's cash reward from a previous purchase. And I also use a 15% coupon. So the 15% took off, I don't know. What is that? I think it took off, what, 15 cents or $1.50 or something like that. I think $1.50. And the lady ended up owing me like 35 cents. And she was like, wow, when I got this nice chaps $100 gown for them paying me 35 cents. So I started doing a lot of that. Hi, Valeria, how are you? Good to see you here. And that's really where I started my couponing journey, was just doing, the rewards and signing up for the certificates. And, if you signed up at Kohl's, you got a $5 certificate for your first sign up. And I would do it in like everybody's name and email. Um, Same thing with J.C. Penney. They used to have the 10 off of 10 coupons. Now they do 10 off of 25. And I would just finagle, and get super clothes free or cheap. So that's really where my couponing started. And then I started to see YouTube videos and things like that, and seeing that, okay, personal care supplies are expensive. It's not worth buying it at the Dollar Tree. They're no name brands. Um, so I started watching people couponing. With CVS right now, I'm in a little bit of a slump. I'm going through back and forth with customer release to remedy what has been going on. And so I wanted to come on here today to kind of catch you guys up on a few ideas that have been tossed around between, my friend here on YouTube, tossed around in my head, how I'm feeling about not really wanting to do the breakdowns for CVS, just because I'm not into it. And when I'm not into something, I'm not going to be able to do it efficiently and good. And we have some people here. So Mary Isabel, hello, how are you? Welcome. Purple heart emoji, love it. Yolanda says, I really enjoy your channel. You put out different content. Most people just do shampoo, etc. You have real grocery deals. Well, Yolanda, if I'm not mistaken, you love your ShopRite just as much as me. Unfortunately, not everybody has ShopRites. So, it's only a small audience, but I will keep doing it because I love to shop there, and I know not a lot of people cover it. And unfortunately, it's just not past like the East Coast. It's just not everywhere. But I'm gonna keep doing it because I love it. So as far as CVS this week, you see that I was unable to do the ad preview because I was already a day behind with getting home from being in Brooklyn. So I had to get my CVS my ShopRite weekly deals out. So I did not do a CVS ad preview. Plus, I am behind and I don't even know what the sales are for this week. So I am not going to be doing a CVS My Versions breakdown because I'm way too behind and I'm kind of just not feeling it. I want to see what's going on with CVS and how they're going to remedy this situation. I'm only going to go in there and do what I have to do to roll these extra bucks so I don't lose out on any more money that I've, rightfully earned, and that's it. And like Carly says, don't do something you don't enjoy. Life is too short. So I always intended to have some different things, some different added content to the channel. Um, I changed the name for the simple reason that it was way too hard to understand. It kind of stuck, having the word coupons in the channel name. It was like that's all anybody's going to see is coupons, 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 and there is a lot more to, what I would like to bring than just couponing. There is a lot more to savings than just couponing. I enjoy, and this is another way I learned. I would watch my stepfather buy this entertainment book, and I'm letting you guys in on a little bit of a story that I wrote from my blog. So if you're not subscribed, you have to check the link in the description box and go subscribe because there is a lot of other things on there than just coupon deals. And so I had started just kind of doing a little bit of who I am and introducing myself there and where I learned and how I started to get into couponing and things like that. And the very first coupons I got a hold of were, again, retail store coupons for clothing through something called the entertainment book that my stepfather would get. He would get it online because he'd get it cheaper, but I used to see it at Walgreens. I have not looked there in quite some time to see if they still sell it, but they would consist of coupons for everything, even for travel. So he would get discounted rooms, discounted meals. Then there were, stores, to shop at, discounted, quick restaurants, real, deal sit down restaurants, sporting goods, activities, water parks, you name it, all there. I don't know if the entertainment book is not available anymore because now they have Groupon, they have Living Social, and sites like that. Restaurant.com, where you can go ahead and buy a voucher on restaurant.com for $50, but you're only paying 25 and you're getting $50 worth of money to spend at that restaurant. So I got really interested in watching him take us on vacation and get vouchers for free meals and vouchers for free, tokens to go and gamble with or game with, whatever, et cetera, et cetera. I would do the same thing at Dave & Buster's. I would, sign up and They would send you an email where you would spend 20, but get 10. If you gave the coupon, you would spend 20 and you'd get 10 for free. So, or you'd buy 10 and get 10 for free. So essentially, you're getting $20 for, $20 worth of coins for 10 bucks. So those are the things I would coupon for: activities to do, bowling, movies, all those things, restaurants, activities and events and things to go out and do. And then it became, I could see that I could coupon for necessities that were needed, personal care items, uh, household items, etc. And so I got caught up in the CVS thing, and then I seen, wow, you can ShopRite shop not only with your coupons but your digital coupons. So that's how I've gotten into the whole couponing thing. And of course, everybody's right. Yolanda says, I love to coupon. I'm always on the hunt for a bargain. Absolutely. That's my way. I will coupon on the clearance when the holiday ends. I'm at the clearance section shopping for next year, thinking, all right, these are gifts that are timeless, that X amount of people would like. I'm sure I will get use out of it. And it's 90% of the price that they're going to sell it next year at full price. So I might as well get it now. That's how I do. I think ahead, so all of those things. So Brianna and I were talking, and she basically was saying, your breakdowns are good and whatnot, but how about showing them sort of your technique or how you coupon? So I was thinking, I do have to go to ShopRite today. I have to get a couple of things for us for the weekend. And there are some deals that I would like to do, especially moneymaker deals, which to me, I just use those as overage. I don't expect the store to start handing me, $5 bills because I paid with coupons. So I do have to do a few deals, and a few of those deals are going to be, $3, $4 money makers, or at least one of those deals is going to be a large money maker. And so I will take that deal and make sure I have the stuff in my cart that I know I'm going to have to pay out of pocket, like my yogurt and my rice cakes. And I'm going to make sure that that is in with that deal. So that money now starts paying for those bags of rice cakes and those cups of yogurt. So maybe what I can do is show you guys, look, this is what I picked from my breakdown to do. And this is what I did to kind of pay for the rest of my stuff, and show you guys how I basically shop, in essence, with these deals, and see how that works out. And maybe then if that works out, and then I can kind of clear up the CVS drama, and when I get back into the swing of wanting to really, advertise CVS and show you guys what the deals that I think are good and worth doing, I might apply the same thing that I do today with CVS and kind of show you what I do there. And I thought that was a really good idea that Brianna had. And I'm gonna leave you guys to the comment section. This will be posted, so whoever sees this later, let me know what you think about that idea. Do you think that's something you'd be interested in seeing? Yolanda says that would be great. Then show the whole. Most people are visual learners. That's me. I'm a visual learner. When it comes to reading, I got to read things 5 times. So I'm going to give it a shot. I think the holes would be better. The problem is that I can't always afford to go shop. Like, look, I would love to cover the deals at Walgreens, at Dollar General, at Rite Aid, at ShopRite, at CVS, Walmart, Target, IBOTTA. I don't have that kind of money. I just don't. I just don't have that kind of money. I don't have the brain capacity to possibly get all those stores. I just don't have that. So I'm limited. I'm going to go to ShopRite because there's stuff there that I need, and there's deals. If it's free in a moneymaker, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to tell you guys to most definitely do it. Why would you not want something free or a moneymaker? Even if you don't use it, you donate it. And the same thing with CVS. Of course, I love CVS, and I usually do well when things are going good there. I do well there. So I'm not going to just throw everything that I've earned from them away and say I'm not going to coupon there no more. But we got to figure out what's going on and remedy the situation first. So if you guys think that, maybe me doing a haul or maybe showing you guys my setup of, what I have on my list and, how I have my coupons together, um, might help you guys better to see me doing that, then I'm going to try to do my best to figure out a way to show you guys and see if that's something that you guys can get uh, better use from, because I, of course, want to help people and want to give you guys, um, a knowledge and make it easier for you guys. Yolanda says, "A get ready with me would be great." The problem is, Yolanda, with the get ready with me is I don't have a set time, especially on the weekends. Weekends are absolutely out. Sundays is just it's very up in the air. Nikki is here Sunday morning. That's the time we spend together. I don't get up Sunday morning and fly to the store. I just don't do it. I just, that's my time with him. So, to do a get ready with me, is going to be hard because I don't know when I'm going to go. So, what I can do though is, when I am going to go, I'll just film it and post it. And of course, it I would never post it, Friday, a day before the deal ends. But I don't know that I would be able to say, look, I'm going the first day of the sale, and here we go. But I would definitely do it in that sort of a format. Like, look, I sit down, I go through, my breakdowns that I type up, or I go through the ad. I write down what it is that I have CRTs to match and whatever coupons have came out to match. And of course, I write the locations because I don't always clip coupons. I take scissors with me and clip them in the store. And that's basically it. I have these great folders from Dollar Tree. I will show you guys. I think I've showed you guys before. They have some nice, I think there's like 4 different sections in there. And basically I put my printables, my red plums, my smart sources, my PNGs in each one. And then I will do CVS has a store, and then ShopRite and other stores like Walmart, things that I don't coupon a whole lot for, in another folder. And then I could show you guys, like, look, this is going to be my haul today. I'm going to use X, Y, and Z coupons, and then I'll come back and show you, how the haul went, show you my receipt, what, came off, etc., etc. So, hopefully that will help you guys a little bit better. And that was all Brianna's idea, to kind of show the technique as opposed to just a written breakdown of, what things, like, look, you can go to 617 Smart Source, clip this coupon, use it, and this is what you'll pay. I'm kind of getting bored with that. So we're going to see how it works out as far as, I gotta fix my knee, as far as trying to show you those things. Now, I also wanted to kind of do a little bit of some story times, or whatever you want to call it, just some catch up data or whatever, um, of just what's been going on. So, uh, I had to give a shout out to my girl Brianna in my insert preview for totally helping me out, since I, was spending time with Nikki and had no printer, no coupons, no access to papers. I was like totally out of it. So she was super kind and she helped me out, got me inserts from the prior week, inserts from the current week, printables that I, missed out on. Um, I mean, she just really went above and beyond, and people like that don't exist. Um, Brianna and I have been able to kind of connect on not only just a couponer, like sharing deals level, but we talk personally. She's someone that I think I could, call and kind of rant and rave. And we all know that that's what Diana on Diana Simply Saves does. I like to come on here and rant and bitch and moan, and that's just what it is. Um, you know, I talk a lot, and I've definitely given that girl an earful. And she, is just really great and receptive. And I just want to say thank you to her, because there's not a lot of people that take the time out of their day or take the focus off themselves and give their ear and lend their time to someone else. So that is super, super appreciative. And Yolanda says you should put your PO box in the description. I ordered some inserts and have way too much. So the PO box situation, I do not have a PO box, again, because I honestly don't know that I can afford it. I don't really know what it costs here in New York to keep up with a PO box. So what I've had in my description box is just email me. And if you would like my mailing information, just send me an email and I will gladly, if I see that you're someone in the comments often, and I don't think you're some like, guy who's like trying to creep up and find me, I would, be more than happy to give you my mailing information, especially because I want to be able to connect and, you know, send, a thank you card or just send, friend mail and stuff. I love to get friend mail. I don't expect anyone to send me coupons or I don't expect any of that. Um, that's just not the type of person that I am. But I do appreciate there has been a select few women that have seen, that I don't get the big coupons. And, Karen, haven't seen her in a while. Karen has sent me coupons. Um, there's been quite a bit of girls, not in this live right now, that have sent me some of my favorite coupons that I don't get. And Yolanda, that is so sweet of you to offer. So um, if you want to email me, I would be more than happy to give you my email address. That is so sweet of you. Um, please don't feel obligated to send me anything. But until I can get some further information about a PO box, just go to the description box. My email is right there. And, absolutely. She says, LOL, I promise I'm not a nut. Yolanda, me and you have been going, back and forth in the comment section. I know. I know that you're a real sweet lady, and I don't know. I don't think you're a nut, so don't worry about it. That is too cute. I just don't want anybody to feel obligated, but that's why I don't mention it, but I put it in the description box. If you want to mail me something, just email me and, I will assess and give you the email address, give you my mailing address. Um, but I don't want anybody to ever feel obligated to. Coupon Believer, hey girl, what's going on? Oh my God, haven't seen you in a while. Yolanda says it's not about expecting anything. I know you don't get the P&G because I don't. Actually, this week and this month and last month, I was able to get the P&G from a company that my boyfriend, he's sanitation worker, and he does for like delis and whatever. And one of the delis had given him some coupons, but let me tell you, they don't get smart sources. Their coupons are terrible. It's awful. They get P&Gs, but they don't get the Tides or anything. So I do have P&Gs and stuff like that, but I don't get them too often. I get one during the week that I do my preview with, and then if I want any more, I have to buy them. So, look, Yolanda, anything is much appreciated, but I just don't want anybody to feel like they have to send me coupons or something like that, or anything. I'd be happy with just like a hey, note, anything like that. I like that. I like to see like, um, mail and know that it's from somebody like in the world that I met through YouTube. I think that's so cool, and then I have like all my like thank you cards and like different like stationery, and I get to send like stickers, and I send people like little like samples and stuff because I want to like show my appreciation for you guys watching my videos and things like that. So um it's funny that you mentioned the PNG because I actually wanted to do a PNG giveaway, because I do have a couple of extra PNG inserts. The thing is they don't have the Tide coupon, so I don't know who's going to be, excited to get the PNGs with no Tide coupons. So I would rather try to come up with something better to give you guys. So I'm kind of debating on uh, what sort of giveaway. I have some stuff that I put together for a giveaway, and my boyfriend's like, you got to make it nice. So we're working on a little package, um, just as an appreciation for, for my channel and for the people that, you know, support me and keep coming back. Coupon Believer says that she's good, and I'm doing good. There's good days, bad days. Um, I'm alive. I'm for the most part healthy. So I'm doing all right, and I'm glad to see you here. It's been a while. If I'm not mistaken, I believe you might have been one of the nice girls that had sent me mail. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember the mail, because it wouldn't have been addressed with your channel name or your profile name. I believe it was, I had gotten some coupons from a Samantha, um, and from another girl, and I almost thought it was you, Coupon Believer, but I could be wrong. So now also, too, I am putting together a slideshow from the time that I spent in Brooklyn, um, and some of the trips through Manhattan, because I do also have to go through there sometimes as well. So we took a ride through there to see a friend, and I took some pictures of a nice particular area in his hometown area. Uh, just some homes that are absolutely gorgeous, and some places where some like movies were filmed, like Donnie Brasco, and some different types of movies. Some people that are very wealthy and own certain companies. So I won't disclose too many names because I don't know, I don't want to get in any trouble. But some kind of spots that, were important to Nick, and hangout spots and things like that. So, and of course, pictures of me or whatever. Um, Coney Island. I took a couple of pictures there of the famous wheel and the famous Nathan's hot dogs. So I want to put something nice together. So it's going to take a little bit of time because I got to free up some space on this laptop in order to get download a editing app, maybe like iMovie or something like that. So I don't have to do it on my phone. I could do it on the computer. I could see it good, but definitely expect that, at least by the end of the month. I got a lot going on this month. It's Nikki's birthday. It's my mom's birthday. Um, my mom is celebrating something special. So then Nikki's having his 30th birthday party. Um, his nephew's birthday, my stepfather's birthday. So there is a whole lot going on in the next 3 weeks. So that video, I want it to come out nice, and until I can free up some space, we'll get it done, and you guys will get to see, just kind of where we were, taking rides and show you guys some special places that I went and things like that. Um, I'm trying. Valeria says we'll be waiting for the video. Yeah, I want to try to make it, a little bit. I want it to be nice and cohesive and uh, put in captions, of course. Maybe if I could do a voiceover. I want to, add some stuff to it. I don't want to just show you guys a bunch of pictures and you guys are like, okay, what is that? What's that? So I want to be able to show you, okay, this is for this and this is for that. So, that's my idea behind that. And we have Hina Nasir. Hi, Diana. Saying hi, Diana. Hi. I'm saying hi, Diana. She says hi, Diana. How are you, Hina? Nice to have you here. So I'm trying to think. There was some other things. Oh, so quick story time. Check this out. Um, Nick has surveillance cameras on his exterior of his home just because he lives, so he owns a building, a 3 family story building. So he has a basement that is a full functioning finished basement. It has a kitchen and a dining area, a living room, a full bathroom, and then a laundry room, and then a back room. He has a full situation there, nice bakery closet, and then he also now, they live on the main floor. Um, so that is their formal dining room, formal living room. Um, there is a huge, nice kitchen with seating area as well, and then a full bathroom and 3 bedrooms. Um, so above them, when you walk in to the main, if you went through the main entrance of the house, the front of the building, there is a nice foyer, and there is his front door to his home. There's like the foyer, and then there's his door, and then there's the door to the left for a stairwell that goes up to the other 2 levels of the building of the home, and that's where he has his tenants he rents out. So there's a 2 bedroom and a 3 bedroom. So it was just best to have the cameras because um, people were, taking advantage, having people sleep over, and you had to worry about people getting hurt. You just got to make sure that, when you're a landlord, that all bases are covered. So it was best to get the surveillance and make sure they could see what was going on. So in Brooklyn, you might have a driveway, you may not. And if you do, it could be very small, and have to make sure you have a spot to park. So you are allowed to park directly in front of your driveway. You are allowed to block your driveway. Nobody else, only the homeowner. So it was just his parents. They only have 1 truck. His mother doesn't drive. So that was parked all the way in the back. And then he decided to pull mine also into the driveway, which left the front of their driveway open, but it's not open for anyone to block except for a homeowner that lives there. So there is a large tree at the very corner of the apron of his driveway. And there was a humongous van, one of those like custom vans in a way, but they turned it into a work van, and it was extremely long. And they also had a very, very heavy stainless steel bumper added onto it. So in case, it's to prevent the van from getting hit in traffic, city traffic, and, it's a work van, whatever. So he pulled up, and he pulled up so far, he almost hit the person in front of him, but he didn't realize that he was clearly blocking a good portion of the driveway, and we were unable to get out. And I was unable to get his father's car out, and he was unable to get my car in. So, we waited for a little while. Meanwhile, Nikki worked a 12-hour shift in the rain, sweating. It's 12:30 at night. This guy, who knows how long he's parked there. So Nikki went back, retrieved it on the camera, and seen the two gentlemen parking. One guy got out and said, "Yeah, pull up, pull up." And I guess they were like, "You know what? Screw it." And you see the guys go, "Whatever." And they clearly knew, like, yeah, we're in his way, but he should be able to finagle his way out. And they just left, and that was it. And they happened to do it right when I fell asleep. I had just fell asleep for like a quick nap. I was cleaning, whatever. It was hot. The air wasn't working. I fell asleep. I didn't hear anything. So he retrieved the camera and he says, "I don't see what house they're walking to." So we had to put in a call to what we have here, which is 311. You put in a report and it'll send an officer, and the officer will make an assessment whether he needs to ticket that person. And then if he tickets that person, you have every right to call a towing company, whichever one you want. They will tow it, and it's all at the vehicle owner's expense. So the cop came and he says, "Yeah, yeah, I'm ticketing this guy. He's like, you can't get out of your driveway and you can't get in your driveway." So he gave the guy a ticket, and Nick was like, "Should I have him towed?" I said, "Look, you got the car in the driveway. He had to hop the curb. Um, so sorry, guys." I said, we would hate it done to us. The ticket is enough. Let's just hope in the morning we see him get the ticket and say something to him." So, Yolanda, Yolanda says they would have been towed. And Hina Nasir says, "Oh, you're such a beautiful." Thank you, Hina. Thank you so much. Yolanda, I wanted to have him towed because I felt like if at least if the other, people on the block see, all right, this guy's getting towed, lights are blinking, he's getting towed. It's like 1:30 in the morning. Maybe they'll pay attention and say, "You know what? See that big fat tree? You cannot even have your bumper in front of it, which means the back end of your car, here's the big fat tree. You can't be here. Okay? You can't be here. You got to be here. That's it." Very simple. So I told him, "You're going to have to put a sign on that tree. Must pull your back bumper before the tree." That easy. So Nikki says, "Look, I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired." He's a sanitation worker. That's a draining job. I said, "No problem, honey. Whatever." He got a ticket. It's $115. You know, the guy came in the morning. Nikki was outside sweeping, and he says, "Oh my God, I got a ticket." And Nikki says, "Yeah, you know, you blocked my driveway. I was blocked all night. You were here since, I think he was there since like 5:45." And the guy goes, "Yeah, whatever." And I don't think he realized that Nikki played the camera back, so we seen every move he made. He goes, "Yeah, I seen your friend get out and say, 'Oh yeah, keep going. You have room. Keep going. You have room.'" Pushing him over, pushing him over. And when he said that, he was like, "Oh, this guy's got me on camera. He's legit." So he goes, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You didn't speak that good English. It'll never happen again." He goes, "It can't happen again because I'm going to have you towed." So I was just like, here we are, 1 in the morning. The cop came with his usual light. He was really, really nice. And he said, "Look, once once I give him a summons, you could call the most expensive towing company, and he's got to pay for it all. If he wants his car back, he's got to pay for it." So we were nice and decided, just give him the ticket. Let's hope he moves in the morning. Nikki did say if he doesn't move by 9:30, 10 o'clock a.m., I am going to have him towed because we needed to get the vehicles out, and I'm not going to be hopping curbs because if there's a guy parked on the other side of the driveway, then we absolutely are blocked in. So, thank God he came in the morning, and that was that. So that was just, one little funny thing that happened. And then we are driving, we are driving on it's an expressway. It's not a large expressway, but it's a busy expressway. So we're driving on the expressway, and the app we use for navigation. She's not as quick as sometimes we drive. So last minute, we realized we had to get over, which, people make mistakes. Those things happen. And so I'm begging for people to let us over. And would you know, this one girl who had kids in the car, nonetheless, she was in a small white, like Honda CRV type of, SUV, a small one. And she had kids in the car. Her kids were at least 11, 12. They were not, full on teenagers, but they were not teeny, kids. And she had the car packed. She had a passenger up front and she had her whole back row full of kids. So here we are trying to merge on to get off so we can get on the service. And she is coming from the service lane and she's not letting us go, not letting us go. Now we're next to each other and she's inching up, inching up, inching up. And now there's a guardrail here. She was virtually running us off the road. Had Nikki not been able to, maneuver, I'm screaming. Now I have my now I'm enraged. Now I'm enraged. I want your ass to pull over. Now that's it. Get out so I can show you how much of a fool you are. Let me smack you upside your head because you got a car full of kids and here you are, dummy, taking the chance of running somebody off the road. You could have damn near killed me, not only busted up or totaled, his father's car, but you had a whole slew of kids in the car. Where's your brain cells? So now I'm flipping. I have my cup of coffee and I'm like, Nikki, pull up to her because I'm ready to take it and I wanted to smash it into her back window because I was raging inside, literally raging. At this point, I'm like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, hey, Carly, what's up? So she ended up getting, she just made it, enough in front of us where Nikki was able to slow down and swerve over to not hit this guardrail. So now Nikki's like flooring it, catching up to her. I got next to her. I said, roll down your window. Get off at the next exit. Get off at the next exit. Because now I can't think straight. Now all I want to know is you just put my life in danger and you just put those kids' lives in danger. So let's get off the road. This way we're not playing Russian roulette. Let's get off the road. Nikki says, seriously, I want you to put the beats on this bitch because she just totally put our lives in danger. Had she had done that to somebody else who possibly could have had a gun, because let's be real, people are crazy nowadays. You're talking in New York City, nonetheless. People are nuts. If she could have done that to the wrong person, and bop bop, that would have been her life. So at this point, a Dunkin' Donuts cup on your car would have been the least of her problems. But Nikki was like, no, 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 no. So I'm telling her, pull over the next exit right now. Right now, pull over. So we keep up with her. And she was like, she started to get scared, like shook. I had my phone the whole time and I'm screaming at her. I said, I have your plate. I have everything. You're reckless driving with kids in the car. You're a fucking fool. What is wrong with you? How dare you? And you're going to put my life in jeopardy? You got the wrong girl, sweetie. You got the wrong girl. This is beyond road rage. What she did was straight up wrong. Just so somebody wouldn't get in front of you, you're willing to take the chance of running them off the road and costing them their life, totaling their car, causing a pile-up accident, and injuring kids that you have in the car. So not only are you a reckless driver, you are a negligent driver and child endangerment. Totally out of control, inappropriate. No way you slice it, you're going to tell me that that girl had any rights and that I was fumigating and I had every right to do so. I was completely flipping out. Yolanda says, I can't stand when people hog the road. I'm a professional driver. I drive mass transit, which, by the way, Nikki took the test for the electrical for the MTA, which is, mass transit here. Um, and I'm thinking maybe I will take the test. And I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about driving the subway. I don't know, we'll have to see. So, Yolanda, I assume you drive buses. So I'm sure you see it every day. Illest MG. I'm from Chicago. What you said is true. People are just rude on the road. The bottom is, look, MJ, Yolanda. The bottom line is it's not, it wasn't about hogging the road. This was not that kind of incident. It wasn't about hogging the road. It wasn't about being rude. She literally she 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 virtually put our lives in danger. Like, here's a guardrail, okay, and here I am, and here this girl is literally just trying to make sure I don't get in front of her, but the guardrail's getting closer and closer and closer and closer, and she was so focused on not letting us get ahead, just because, I'm putting my hand out way before we even were getting to this point. And she was so adamant on not letting us through that my car is now, the vehicle I'm in is about to crash and could possibly send us spinning, tumbling. The other cars it would have been a pileup. It would have been a huge thing, and somebody could have got really, really hurt. That's beyond hogging the road. That's beyond cutting me off. Look, that I can deal with. That was basically straight up negligence and not giving a shit. And that is unacceptable. I wouldn't deal with. If had she have pulled over, Nikki said, he goes, look, I don't ever hit a woman, but I would have either told you, you better get out and snuff this bitch in her face, or he probably might have deaded her in her face. And Nikki's not that kind of person. But when you put people's lives in danger, all we could see was this guardrail, and we're like, yo, and I'm in an SUV. So, and his father's SUV is a little bit higher. So all I could think of is that this thing it's gonna flip. And what? All because you don't want to let us in? Like, there's no matter how you slice it, she was dead wrong. And she had kids in the car. I mean, come on. People are just so stunad, and they don't even think for a second. They're so selfish. They don't care about anybody else, just where they're going, what they're doing. And that applies to a lot in life. There's people and we're not just talking cars and, lines at the store. That applies to a lot in life. And if you're that type of person that operates where you have to get the edge, or you have to get the first, spot in line, or the last word, those type of people, things don't ever work out for them. Trust me. Let's get into the comments here. I can't say people. All right. So we have Yolanda says, yeah. Come over. Yes, I do. And she said, F your life and the lives around her just to make 2 feet ahead. Exactly. And Yolanda, what's sick is it wasn't even 2 feet ahead. She was so close to the car. I'm surprised that she didn't sideswipe me. There was no room. But she was so tunnel visioned that, honestly, Nikki, and being able, thank God he drives big trucks. He drives a big, sanitation truck. So he's able to, I guess, wiggle himself in a tight space and keep calm. And God was watching us, because that could have ended in a catastrophic situation. And had I have made it out, she'd have had broken legs, whether from a car accident or from my 2 hands, because she deserves to get a real awakening. That was not, that's someone she'll end up getting in trouble. She'll either, get in trouble for driving, via cop or something, or she'll cause an accident, because that's obviously how she drives. So, whatever, it'll come back to you. You know what I'm saying? I made it through by the grace of God. He was like, look, you guys go. Me and Nikki took a deep breath. We exited to the left, and we were like, screw you. Karma's a bitch, a bigger bitch than I'll ever be, and it'll all be taken care of, and my hands won't have to get dirty. That's how I looked at it. And then, so, that was just a little tidbit of what was going on. And then we had the guy at the house that happened before we had to have the guy ticketed and almost towed. And then I want to make sure I'm not missing any comments. And I'm trying to think I'm trying to do chronological order of things. So me and Nikki go to this place called Something Greek. It's a very good Greek restaurant. If you like gyros, or I don't really like gyros, but I do like their chicken with their, gyro sauce. And then they, do it on a plate with their salad, their cucumber salad with feta cheese. It's just great. So we go to this place, and there's a girl pulling up in a old white Mercedes SUV, and then me and Nick are in, I think we had the Nissan Murano that day, and we seen a good spot, and then we were there already. So, in the city, you got to like hustle and catch a spot because somebody will rob it from you. So she had her hazards on, which means she was just running into some place, but she wasn't about to take the spot just to run in and get herself a cup of coffee. That's something that you have to take a chance and double park, because you really shouldn't be doing that. So Nikki quick backed in, and she got out of, so we parked. He was getting the ticket or whatever, the meter ticket, and homegirl walks past, and she's like, damn, it wasn't that serious. I wasn't trying to take your spot. And I turned around and I said, whoa, shorty, chill. We're coming here to eat dinner. We're all dressed up, coming here to eat dinner. Nobody was saying anything. We were just trying to pull into the spot, and, here you are flapping your gums. What are you mad at? Well, I don't understand. You have your hazards on. Oh, I know what you're mad at, because you didn't want to double park and have to watch your car, because your lazy ass didn't want to have to put money in the meter and find a spot to go get your coffee. That's what you're mad at. Well, too bad. That's how it goes. I say, you're a city girl, right? You're a Brooklyn girl. You should know that shit. I ain't even from here. You should know that. Like, people got to be so, and you know what I notice? It's always females. Always females. Like, yo, ease up. Ease up. Take a minute. Put a smile on your face. Relax. Like, damn, it ain't even that deep. But if you want to make it that deep, I got a few minutes. Let's make it that deep. Let me school you real quick on how stupid you look over a parking spot that we are rightfully taking up to go sit and have dinner. You just want to go grab and cop a quick cup of coffee, and you don't feel like paying the 25 cents to park in a spot. Well, that ain't my problem. People are just so in a rush. They're in a rush. Girls, and men, but let's be real. I'm a woman. I'll be the first to admit we're very snappy, and we're snappy at each other, and it just doesn't make for a good look. You know, it makes you look ugly. People don't want to be around you. Your man looks at you like you're crazy, or if you don't have a man, men that see you out acting like that, they look at you like, oh, she's gonna be a bunch of trouble. Let's not even dare look at her. So, but that's life. Those type of people are everywhere. So, you know, it is what it is. But I like to, share my stories and my rants and everything like that. So I wanted to catch you guys up on just what was going on and things like that. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you have stayed this long, holla. These are my ride or diers. Comment below if you're, or comment right now if you are still in the house. And also too, yes, yes, Yolanda. Always females for absolutely no reason. It's crazy. So I'm going to wrap this up. I need to get to ShopRite. I need to get to Aldi, CVS real quick. And I want to go to the gym and tan. So I got a couple of things I got to get doing, and it's already 5:30 here. So I'm gonna wrap it up. But if you want to send me anything, my email is always in the description box of my videos. My blog link is always in the description box of my videos. So you can find all types of information there. If you subscribe to the blog, then you will get email updates on any time that I post. Also, too, uh, I'm working on, I'm in the middle of a job search and trying to figure out finances and things like that. So as soon as I get some things rolling, I can invest more back into the channel. But right now, the money just isn't coming in. So I just don't have the money to invest out into the channel. Um, I just don't have it right now to put money out until I can start getting income in. So with that said, definitely check the description box. Of course, I appreciate all the support, any help. I do have a link um, for, oh, and I totally forgot to mention this, but I do have a link for if you would like to support Diana Simply Saves channel and blog site succeed and for better content. There is a link there in the description box for donation. Please, that's kind of that'll probably be the only time you'll hear me say that. But it is there if you want to help Diana Simply Saves succeed. It is beyond appreciated. And I'm also doing something that I do every year, which is a back to school giveaway. It's not a giveaway. It's a donation. I get a gift bag, a backpack for a boy and a backpack. Usually my mom and I do this, but she's having a barbecue and kind of doing her own thing where all of her guests are going to be donating something into the box and whatever. But this is what I do. So I usually go to Walgreens and I get the $3 backpacks, and then I get matching items to go in. So I will get a set of Crayola crayons for each, a set of scissors, a set of glue, a composition notebook, a spiral notebook, and a folder. Those will go in the, a set of those will go in each book bag. I buy one that's for a boy, one that's for a girl, and then I donate them to my local church here. So it's my way of giving back. Um, of course, pens and pencils as well. So I think I'm still in need of another pack of crayons, glue, pens, and pencils. I do need to get 2 folders and the book bags, but and the scissors. I do have composition books, some spiral books, a set of crayons, a set of Elmer's glue. I do a little at a time just because I don't have all the money at once. So if you want to participate, definitely let me know. And if you want to donate for the back to school donation that we have here, that I'm that I'm not participating, I do myself, I'm creating. If you would like to donate an item, um, whether it be a package of pencils or a package of crayons, that is up to you. It's probably uh, not worth mailing it to me, but if you would like to donate in the link below, that would be great. And then what I could do is put together a haul. Um, just send a message if you do decide, let's say you decide just to donate, I don't know, a couple of bucks. Just make sure that you can send a message and say, this is for a package of whatever. This is for a package of, pencils, a set of scissors, whatever, just write in the message, or school supplies, whatever you want to write. This way I know that it's meant for the school supply, and I will pick up the school supply that you request, and then I am going to put all of it together, lay it all out, what's for the girl, what's for the boy, and I, of course, will do a video, and everybody that donates, I will have the receipt, because I will buy each item separate with that particular money, and at the top of the receipt, your name that you provide when you donate to that link will be at the top of that receipt, and you will be shouted out in the video that, so and so at the top of the receipt donated these crayons, these Elmer's glue, composition book, whatever it is that wanted to donate. So, yeah, it's at your discretion. Please don't feel obligated, but if you want to help buy a pair of scissors, um, that's how I'm doing it. So the link is below. It's PayPal, Diana Simply Saves. Um, so if you just want to donate for the school drive that I'm doing, that's great. If you want to help support me and my channel, that's great as well. Just please send a message identifying exactly what it's for, because by no means do I want to be accepting anything that is not rightfully mine. So that Diana Simply Saves account is basically to go back into my channel. It's not for me to spend or anything like that. I just opened it, so I don't anticipate a lot of people, um, you know, being able to help, and I'm not going to be talking about it that much. So it's always going to be in the description box. If you guys happen to see it, you see it, and um, just don't feel obligated, but it's much appreciated. So Yolanda, I see Yolanda says that sounds great. I like that idea. So, it's definitely at your discretion. If you uh, want to donate a couple of bucks for me to buy some school supplies to add to these backpacks, like I said, leave a note. I just want to reiterate that. This way I know, so I can jot down your name. And when I go buy the supply, I can put it at the top of the receipt. And when I do the video, I can, show so and so. For instance, like if Yolanda decided to do it, I could put Yolanda Webb from my subscribers here. She donated to the link below, and she donated a pack of crayons and a pack of Elmer's glue. So we're that much closer to filling up the book bags. And I think that'd be a nice way to incorporate. And I think that's about it. If I think of anything else, I will comment below. If you also want to donate, maybe you could send some of the BIC coupons. I don't know when they expire, but not a lot of kids need all those pens. And I do have already, I think, one pack um, for one book bag. But I mean, if you wanted to send some of the BIC coupons, it definitely would be appreciated. It would be included in the video, and anything that is going to be extra that doesn't go in the book bags. Like if I was to get any of those extra coupons and get the big pens, those will go in a bag separately to the church, and they can disperse them how they want to. But I am setting up a boy and girl bag, book bag, and we're going to do, the basic necessities that they need. And I've already started. I've got a few things, but I'm trying to do a little bit here and there because I don't have all the money all at once. So if you would like to participate, like I said, the link's below, and that's that. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to give this a thumbs up. It helps my channel tremendously because people are just not seeing my videos, and YouTube is acting totally funky. So I don't know how we're gonna work this out, but gonna have to also probably start a schedule here because I'm gonna have to start working part-time, and I'm not gonna be able to dedicate as much time as I've been trying to make these videos since I don't have, excuse me, the proper equipment. It takes a lot more time for me because sometimes I have to film things like 3 and 4 times. So then 1 hour goes by, 2 hours go by, 3 hours go by, and 3 hours go by, and that video could make me 50 cents. I don't have 3 hours to spare for 50 cents. You know what I mean? Yolanda says, that's great. I have a ton of those coupons. Well, like I said, the link is below if you want to donate a couple of bucks to help the channel. If you want to donate a couple of bucks to have me buy supplies, and then each receipt will be itemized. So as long as you leave your name that you are donating for the girl and boy back to school bags, then at the top of the receipt, I will put your name, and it'll be right by your supplies when I do the haul, and everybody will get to see, that you donated. And then, of course, I will, be able to show you guys when I go and hand them in, and how, happy the ladies look. So, yeah, it's, the best idea I could come up with. And of course, if you have the coupons, I would definitely put them to good use, and they would, again, also go to the church. We don't get any big coupons. Next week is a good razor deal coupon at ShopRite, but I don't get any big coupons at all. So, that's where I depend on some of my friends here who will send me coupons. Because, there's just some really nice ladies out there. So, shout out to Brianna, shout out to Yolanda, Nelly, for always, watching my videos, commenting. It's just really nice to see the same group of women, being real supportive. So I just want to thank all of you guys. And that's really it. That's all I have to say. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get my errands done before it gets any later. It's almost 20 to 6. So if you have any questions, definitely. Does anybody have any questions before I go? This way I can answer them now as opposed to when this gets uploaded and all of that, because I won't be home. So if you have any questions, ask me now. And then I'll be seeing you in the next one. So, I guess we have no questions. No questions? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe to the blog. There'll be all kinds of new information starting next week since I'm back from, my little hiatus and vacation. And we'll be back in action. Also, too, like I said, ShopRite, I'm going to be doing something different. So I want to get to ShopRite and get to couponing so I can try to get this whole film before my honey shows up. I have to pick him up tomorrow from the train. So I want to get that done tonight. And yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you all for, you know, everybody who's came in. And Brianna, we were just, I'm back, bitch. You're crazy, girl. We were just talking about. Yolanda says, thanks for sharing. I enjoyed your time. I could listen to you all day. Yolanda, that's so funny because all I can do is talk, and most people would get annoyed by that. So, Yolanda, that's my girl right there, Yolanda. That's right. Yeah, Brianna, we were just on our way out. We were just talking about, the boy and girl donation book bags that I'm, putting together for back to school that I donate every year to the local church. And, you know, if people want to donate, the link is below. If people want to send, coupons for like, the BIC and whatnot, that would be greatly appreciated. If people want to just to support the channel, that link is below. So the Diana Simply Saves PayPal link is there. No pressure. I probably will never talk about it again, but all I ask is you just leave a note in case, you are doing it for the school supplies purposes, just so I know. This way, when I do the purchase, I can write at the top of your receipt. And when I do the haul, I can give you credit. So, yeah, that's that. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining. And if I think of any other story times that are crazy, I definitely will get back. CVS, we'll see what happens. I'm going to show you guys how my CVS haul comes out later. And that's it. So, ciao. Uh, grazie for spending time with me. And um, that's it. So, all right, everyone, have a good evening, day, morning, wherever you are. And don't forget, my email is in the description box. If you just want to ask me a question, if you just want to chit chat, talk, find out my mailing address, just email me. I check it every day. I'll get right back to you. All right, everyone, take care, stay blessed, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.